What's happening, YouTube? Just chilling. Big deep breath, you know, calming. Feels good. Oddly enough, and I really don't understand why or quite where it's coming from, except I think I got a prayer answered. I do. I do. I don't know how else to explain it. I mean, I'm a real good judge of how I feel, and I'm real honest about what I'm feeling when I'm feeling it. All that shit, right? And so, sorry, man. Sometimes the lighting on this fucking camera drives me nuts. Anyway, I digress. I have this really calm, peaceful feeling right now. And I really don't have a good reason for it. I should really be quite twisted right now, given everything that just has unfolded for me. But all day long, rather than sit and be still and quiet today like I wanted to yesterday, I just was busy all day, getting at these little things that I'd been procrastinating on. Little this, little that. Sprucing up the joint. Got a workout in, you know, and some good sun. And while I was getting at all these things, my brain is on overload because I don't have anybody chirping in my ear. Even when I work out, if I don't really get into my workout, for me, this is how I get lost in a workout. In my mind's eye, in my head, I can see the muscle tissue contract on each repetition, right? I can see the little muscles ball up and stretch out, ball up and stretch out. And so every time I do a curl, I'm watching that muscle, right? My bicep muscle, every time it curls up and shrinks into a little ball and then stretches, I see that. And so I concentrate, like, make that muscle, make my forearm pull in, and then let the muscle go and it falls down with the weight. And then pull in, right? And I see this repetitive thing in my head, and I'll get lost in that. I know I sound like a crackhead, I get it, but for me it's like a form of meditation, because I can see the muscle tissue and the muscle fibers, the way they're interlocked together. Here, hold on, I gotta put down my pointer, excuse me, but muscle tissue, the way they're interlocked, right? If you ever look at muscle tissue in a microscope, there's fiber, it's real, it's trippy. Anyway, back when I was doing all the bodybuilding bullshit, I got into quite a bit of that crap, right? I was kind of like a Watson dude back in the 80s. Don't fucking laugh. Like I said, Mr. Santa Cruz, 1987. So anyway, whether it's getting lost in a workout, watching muscles contract, or doing chores, getting at the day's physical labor and getting lost in my thoughts, all day long, I just kept feeling this peacefulness. It's like, just, don't get weird, but yeah, it was kind of like that. I ain't shitting you. It was like making love, right? And then, you know, as you get towards completion, right, you're just like, and that's kind of how my day went, really. I know you guys are busting up, but you know, I have a peacefulness over me right now, and I'm really hoping it lasts. And I am going do a couple things. I know timing's probably not good. I'm going to try to do a fast again, but this time a real fast where nothing but water for 3 days. And really get lost in my thoughts. And see what comes, right? I don't know if the time's right. I'm just gonna, when it comes, when I know this fast thing, I'm ready to really commit to it 100%. No half-ass fasting, no bullshit, but strictly water for 3 days. I'm gonna go no gadgets for 3 days straight. No farting around, no peeking, no who left a comment, none of that. I'll leave my cell phone on, but you know, when things pop up, I'm not going to pay much attention unless it's, you know, I see some 911 kind of thing on there and it's like, all right, well then, you know. But for the most part, no Instagram, no YouTube, no making comments, no reading comments, no leaving comments, no nothing, right? None of that. No food. Just really commit to the process of suffering, right? You know how many different cultures, tribes, all over the globe, throughout time, have put themselves through suffering in order to get enlightenment? Many. Tells me that there's something to it, right? It does. I've never experienced it. I've never had a aha moment from suffering. To me, suffering is suffering. I get wisdom from suffering, right? I pick it apart and try to learn from my mistakes. That's what I get from suffering. But I've never had, you know, kind of an epiphany, right? That light bulb goes off. God whispers in your ear and says, hey, everything's going to be okay, right? Whatever the case may be, I want to see it for myself. I want to experience it for myself. And you really got to go through it, right? I've never gone 3 days without food. Have you? I know a couple people out there have and did it on purpose, right? That's what I'm talking about. I don't know when I'm going to give it a go. But when I do, I'll give you a heads up. That's the respectful thing to do so people don't worry. Because there's a handful, like I say, time and time again, there's a handful of y'all out there that I know that follow really close. You do. And that means a lot to me. Even if it was only 2 people out on the whole planet that really, you know, cared and watched. I couldn't just ghost you guys without giving you a what's up and a heads up, just because it would be shitty for you to sit there and worry, oh, fuck, I wonder what happened. I wonder if he's okay. I do that right now for people out there. I got 2 people right now that I'm very worried for. Just saying. And it's for the same reason. And I get it. The world is a complicated place. So I can only do what I can do with myself. And that's what I'm trying to do with what I'm trying to tell you. Damn it. I know I'm kind of all over the place, but I've going through a lot of changes, man, really. It feels good that my house is off the market right now. It feels good that I'm going to sell it myself. I'm looking forward to being the salesman for this place. When somebody comes to see it, I'll tell them everything that's been done, how it's been done, why it's been done, what extras I can throw in, all the things that I know this place has to offer. I'm going to put my caddy up for sale. It's going out on the web. It pains me to say that, but my heart tells me it's the right thing to do. So, fuck it. It goes away. I'm selling the caddy. I'm going to try to get that online tomorrow. I've been procrastinating fiercely, and I was out there sitting in it, starting it, cleaning it, today, and loving on it. And just like, man, I gotta let it go. Just get it down to me and my girls and my monster truck. If I could get all my worldly possessions to fit in that monster truck, but there's no way. I got too much stuff, too many tools, and material. I do. I got cable. I got all kinds of nuts, bolts, bins, stuff that I know will save me thousands of dollars later. That's how I am. So anyway, I'm excited. I don't know where I'm going to be, what's coming my way. I don't. I know change is good. This situation that I just went through, as tough as it was and is, I'm at peace with it now. I am. I really am. I've spent time internally working through the recent demons, and that has nothing to do with the real estate situation. It has to do with all the other things that are going on in my life right now that I've put to rest once and for all. Right? I'm not going to be distracted any further with those demons. They're done. They're dead to me now. God can take care of whatever karma needs to be dealt. That's God's job, not mine. So having that closure really, 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 really lifted my spirits today, I'm telling you. Working in the Bible and listening and feeling and not just reading words or listening to Joy read words, right? But really feeling the book and the message, right? It's God's job. Retribution is God's job, not my job. That's hard for me because of the way I grew up, right? I was a little guy, and Mom said, "You're the man of the house. You need to watch out for your brothers." So from day one, that was my job. Sometimes I was good, sometimes I wasn't. So, it's hard for me to not do the things I was just doing and just leave it all to God, right? But that's what I'm going to do. It's not my job to go police the internet and chase ghosts, right? Sonny's gone. Rest in peace, little girl. And I need to make peace, right? See, that's my problem. I'm real angry. And I see it, right? I feel it. And that's why I'm calm. It's the only thing that will kill that anger in me. I'm thanking God for that calm right here, right now. You better believe it. Because I can't explain it. Given everything that has just happened to me, I would be stewing. Man, you have no idea how much I would be stewing over everything. And I'm not going to even breathe life into any of what I'm talking about by putting a name to any of it. Because you've seen the videos. And if you're new or you just came across this video first and you haven't watched the last, 10, there's a break from old to new. If you watch all the new stuff, you'll understand this video. Anyway, it's been very difficult. And you guys don't know the half of the shit that I said. just how I was with the whole thing. And now to be able to leave that responsibility on God's doorstep to handle the things that aren't for me to handle, right? Concentrate on my dogs and a home. And that's it. That's it right now. That's it. This home and my future home. And loving my dogs. And I don't really need to think about anything else. And anything else comes at me, Johnny's got his armor up. I do. But I think I'm protected right now. And I think that's part of the reason I feel calm. You know, listening to Dave Dog, listening to Joy, listening to Mr. Wes Watson, he says the same shit. You know, somebody in the chow hall's got that fucking attitude, it funkifies the whole fucking room, right? And they're quick to check a motherfucker who's sitting there sour pussing and grumbling and getting everybody in the room uptight. See, that was me, and I see that in me, right? How intense I am, and how when I put that on this gadget and you watch it, it gets on you. I understand. So it's weird. Like I said, all this thinking about everything calmly and just naturally while I was getting about shit today, I'm just this peacefulness all day. Yeah, still emotional, but I'm not angry. I'm not gut sick, right? Vengeance, hatred, really bad thoughts, man. And that shit'll make you dark quickly, right? I can get dark thoughts really fast and easy. What you doing, Mama? Come you know what, you guys? I'm gonna cut this loose. She was having some potty issues earlier today, and then she just walked to the back door, so I'm gonna take her out right now. I got to go. Peace. Thank you. Love you. Yeah, I gotta go. Peace.